Welcome to the Lose Your Big Ass Stomach podcast. I'm your host, Jay Jackson, and my mission here is to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and take back control of your health so that you can look and feel your best by being the best version of yourself, mentally and physically, while destroying the mediocre agenda society is trying to brainwash you into, and breaking our families' generational curses of being unhealthy by being a healthy and fit role model. It's time to set a new standard. It's time to set a new standard of living. If you find the podcast helpful, be sure to hit that follow button because that helps us build a movement. Let's go. Guys, over the past couple of days, it's been a post that's been going viral all on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, about this guy, I think his name is Ashton Hall. Swole ass guy. If y'all think your boy Jay Jackson is Jack, this motherfucker Jack. Alright, and I give folks flowers when flowers are due. I don't know if y'all natural or not, but I'm all natural. I ain't got time for all that. At some point in my life, I may start doing TRT when I get a little older, but the dude got muscles on top of muscles, and what's been going viral on his page is his morning routine. He'll wake up in the morning at like 3:15 or 3 o'clock or 3:30, whatever it is. Then he'll put his face inside a bowl of water with ice for a couple of minutes, and then he'll start reading his Bible. Then he'll write in his journal. Then he'll jump in the pool, but it'll take him like 4 minutes while he in the air before his ass hit the water, and then he'll get out the pool, and then he'll go take a shower and do a workout, do some boxing and all kind of shit before he starts his day. Now, that's neither here nor there whether you should or shouldn't do it. Like, if it works for him, obviously it's worked for him. Does he do this every day? I have no clue. Do I do this every day? Hell no. Some people, that ain't it. But for him, it works for him. Okay. But I know I've been online for a long time now, and there's people out here, whatever they see, they think is the right thing. But I just want y'all to know, everything that you see on social media, it don't mean that it's real. Some people on social media are doing shit just for the likes and the views. Like, straight up. That's why some people do what they do. Okay? Is it right, is it wrong? Does it get results? You know the saying they say, all publicity is good publicity, right? And I'm pretty sure that guy's making a killing. He got a Rolls Royce, he got a G-Wagon, standing a $17,000 a month penthouse. He doing something right. But I ain't doing that routine. That ain't me. I'm a simple person. I want shit to be real simple, quick, that gets the results. And so I'm about to show with y'all 3 things. This is the best routine to lose fat. Also, that big old ass stomach. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So number 1, this is also things that I do as well, guys. Okay, number 1, pay yourself first. Pay yourself first, guys. I tend to coach and help a lot of people who they care about other people. They care about their family. They care about their kids, their partner, their loved ones. And so they're always pouring into other people, but they don't pour into themselves. And they wonder why they're overwhelmed. They wonder why they're feeling tired. They're extremely stressed. I get it, guys. I used to be the same way. You know what I'm saying? But what happens when your cup is empty because you ain't been pouring into yourself? This is why it's important to start your day by paying yourself first. I'm about to tell you what this looks like. Paying yourself first looks like self-care. Waking up and praying. All right? I'm about to give you a couple of different things that I do that you should be doing when it comes to paying yourself first. Self-care looks like praying. Self-care looks like taking 10, 15, 20 minutes of personal development, whether that's listening to a podcast like this, whether that's listening to a YouTube video. Sometimes I listen to Dr. Miles, the late, great Dr. Miles Monroe on YouTube. That's me. You can listen to whoever the hell you want to listen to. That's who I listen to, though. All right? I hate when social media try to demonize you for listening to somebody, but you do it the way you want to do it. Everybody trying to demonize this guy, Ashton Hall. Well, damn it, if that worked for him, let him keep doing him. Do you. You don't have to shame him for doing it the way he doing it. Shit, it's certain things that you do that motherfuckers they probably wouldn't agree with, but that don't mean you're a bad person. And so stop demonizing people for living life the way they want to live it. That shit is crazy to me. But anyway, self-care. It's not just praying. It's not just the personal development. It's also taking care of yourself. I remember the other day I walked to the gym and I got a whiff of somebody. It smelled straight like ass, booty. I'm like, man, dog, when last time you took a shower? I ain't say this to him, but it was what I'm thinking in my head. I'm like, this motherfucker stink. It just ruined my whole, like, 5-10 minutes. The stench was there. I was like, man, this guy he need to go to the shower and go wash his ass right now. Pause the workout. Pause everything. Self-care, he need it. And some of y'all need it. You be going to the gym, you ain't worked out in days. You ain't took a shower in days. Guys, wash your ass before you go to the gym. This is a public place. You have other people in there too. This ain't just you. Now, if you do it in your own house and you working out in your own house, I still recommend you wash your ass. Because you don't want somebody to walk up in your home gym one day and they be like, ooh, you smell like straight booty. That's no good. No good, man. And if you overweight and you got fat and you got sweat up underneath that fat, you need to be washing real good, man. You got to take care of yourself. Hygiene. Take care of your teeth. Guys, this past year, I got me some Invisalign. Taking care of my teeth. Self-care. Brush your teeth. Some of y'all, you be having all these food cravings, all these sugar cravings. When last time you last brush your teeth? Whenever you brush your teeth, you instantly don't be wanting to eat you don't have those sugar cravings anymore. Some of y'all don't be brushing your teeth. That's why you be eating, wanting to have all these cravings, want to eat junk food all the time. Take care of yourself. If it's yoga that you need to do, if it's meditation that you need to do, if it's some Wim Hof meditation that you need to do. I've been there, guys. I have my stressful days. I have to go to YouTube and do some Wim Hof breathing technique for meditation. Regulate my stress. All right? Stress is one of the number one killers in America. So you got to make sure you're managing your stress, guys. All right? So that's number one. Self-care. This shit don't have to take a long time. It could take anywhere from 10 minutes to 30 minutes or even just 20 minutes. But the longer it is, some people, their self-care routine takes so long because they're trying to prolong the time period before they get to the shit they really need to do. I used to do that. Don't do that. You want to go ahead and compress the time it takes. By the time you get done with your self-care, if it takes 20, 30 minutes, you just want to put yourself in a prime state to where you're ready to get to work. And oh yeah, I almost forgot about one of my most important ones. Take your ass to the gym. Make dates with the weights. Guys, before I do these lives, these podcasts, before I, do any game plan calls, before I talk to any coaching clients, before I even talk to any family members, I take my ass to the gym. Because I want to feel good. I want to be in a peak state. I want to have a prime amount of energy to when people hear me, people see me, they're like, boy, that boy glowing over there. That boy, how he be glowing like that? I was listening to this interview about people talking about Michael Jordan. They were like, man, when Jordan would step on the court, man, it just looked like he had a halo over his body, man, like he was glowing. Because that motherfucker been putting in so much work, he know he that guy. He ready. And you could do the same thing for you. A lot of people don't realize we are energy beings. When you've been putting in the work on yourself, self-care routine, like I just said, what I'm talking about, I'm giving y'all some real game right now. When you prime yourself the right way, when you start your day, whether it's praying, taking care of your skin, taking care of your teeth, when you pour into you, working out, and another thing I'm getting ready to step into is part 2. I'm about to tell you in a sec though. But when you do these things, you glow. People feel it. You don't even have to say shit. The way you walk different. The way you talk different. You live different. This is why I'm talking about this first. You got to pay yourself first. Because a lot of y'all, you just reactive. You just pouring into everybody else and you like, oh, I'm exhausted. I'm tired. You can't live like that. You can't live like that and expect to be able to do extraordinary things. You can't do it. You go be feeling empty. You go feel stressed. So that's number one. Pay yourself first in the morning. Number 2, eat whole foods. Eat whole foods for breakfast, guys. I used to be the person, I used to just want something quick and fast. I used to go to McDonald's, get me a sausage McGriddle. I used to go to Chick-fil-A and get me a chicken biscuit with 1 or 2 jellies, strawberry and blueberry. And I used to put both of them on the chicken biscuit. Feel tired as hell after the first 5 or 10 minutes. I'm like, damn, man, I just woke up. I was turned up. Now I'm tired. Eating junk food for breakfast. Can't do that. Especially if you're looking down and you frowning because you got that big old ass stomach, you can't live like that. If you want to have energy, you're tired of having brain fog, you're tired of having acid reflux, you're tired of your skin breaking out and you having eczema like I used to have all on my hands and feet, it's the food. You can't start your day off like that, eating biscuits, eating waffles. Guys, we ain't no little bit ass kids no more. You can't eat like that. You can't be eating donuts. Y'all remember the cartoon The Simpsons? What that police used to be eating on the cartoon called The Simpsons? He'd be eating that donut, didn't he? And what he had? That big old ass stomach. You can't be living like that. You can't live like that, man. Unless you're okay with having a stomach. Okay? What else? Croissants. Crackers for breakfast. Guys, you can't eat stuff like that. You got to eat whole foods. And I know some of y'all thinking, well, Cole, what the hell do I need to eat? You tell me all the things I'm eating, but I should be stopping. What do I need to eat? Well, you need to be eating shit like eggs, egg whites, egg omelet, egg spinach omelet, fruits, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, kiwis. Some of y'all grown as hell don't be eating no damn fruit. And then you be following these snowflake trends out here telling you that eating fruit gonna make you fat. What person have you ever heard or met who said, yeah, I'm fat, but all I've been eating is fruit? I've never seen that ever. And I've been doing this shit over 15 years. People don't get fat off of eating fruit. If you track, that's why I be saying if your ass ain't tracking, you slacking. If you just track how much fruit you eat inside an app like MyFitnessPal, you be like, damn, this fruit is a carb. But damn sure don't have a whole lot of carbs, a whole lot of calories in it. The calories are really low. And you'll notice you can eat a lot of it without gaining weight because the calories are so low. Vegetables. Guys, you know, I enjoy going on vacations from time to time. You know what I'm saying? I like, you know, my last vacation was in Puerto Rico. You know, for all y'all who don't have a passport, I got to renew my passport. You can go to Puerto Rico without having a passport. And so, you know, I go out there and you can have spinach with your breakfast. You know what I'm saying? You can have asparagus with your vegetables with your breakfast. It doesn't have to be fruit. And the reason why is because it has fiber in it. You know something that fiber does for all my folks who have pre-diabetes and type 2 diabetes? It helps you regulate your blood sugar. Because the reason you have that pre-diabetes and that type 2 diabetes, you spiking your blood sugar all day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Your ass eating donuts, croissants, and biscuits and muffins for breakfast, spiking your blood sugar. Versus if you ate some fibrous fruit or some vegetables with some protein, you wouldn't spike your blood sugar no more. It helps you regulate your blood sugar. You'd be able to drop body fat so much easier. It's so simple, guys. This shit is so simple. If you just start eating more whole foods for breakfast, you feel way better. All that brain fog you be feeling when you waking up in the morning after you eat breakfast or in the afternoon when you eat lunch, you're eating too much starchy carbs. Start eating more fibrous fruit and vegetables, okay? You feel way better, okay? That's number 2. And then the last thing is this. Very, very important. A lot of folks are very reactive when they start their day. They're just like, oh man, it's so much shit I need to do, man. I'm just overwhelmed. You starting a day overwhelmed. I used to be this way. I used to be very reactive, very having anxiety because I'm like, man, I got so much shit to do. I don't feel like there's enough time in the day. But it was all in my head. The shit wasn't on a sheet of paper or on a calendar. It makes it so much easier when you can see step by step what I need to do, at what times I need to do them, and how long are they going to take to do them. And so start your day with a plan. A lot of times it's going to be best to go ahead and put that plan together the night before. That way when you look at it in the morning with some fresh eyes, you're like, all right, let's get to work. You know, after you done got done with your self-care routine, after you ate breakfast, get to work. Because if you do it in the morning, now you have to think about what do I have to do throughout the day? And that takes energy. That's why a lot of folks be having like brain fog and feeling mentally exhausted towards the end of the day. You did too much thinking. And so why not go ahead and plan your upcoming day the night before so that's less brain energy that you have to think about that next day. All my busy professionals, my entrepreneurs, you're gonna understand what I'm talking about. Because it's just too much thinking. That's why you have folks like Warren Buffett and Mark Zuckerberg, they wear damn near the same clothes every day because they don't want to have decision fatigue. That's a real thing. when you're jumping from task to task and thinking about different things throughout the day, it causes decision fatigue. This is a real thing, guys. And it can make you stressed. It can make you feel really exhausted. It can make you even want to stress eat, emotionally eat. So that's why it's important to go ahead and have a plan. And you lay out your day in a way where you can you can manage your stress. I'm not saying you're not going to go through a certain level of stress, but we want to make it to where it's not as stressful. It's tolerable. You see what I'm saying? And so even me doing this podcast right now, it's planned on my Google Calendar when I'm going to do my podcast. It's planned when I'm going to do my game plan calls with new people who want to join my coaching program. It's planned when I do team calls with my staff. I don't have to guess. You see what I'm saying? It's like all I got to do is just prep, do like a little 5-10 minute prep before my game plan calls, 5-10 minute prep before my podcast. Like everybody who looking on Instagram, I got like a little breakdown on things I'm going to talk about. I'm not stressing. I'm not this shit ain't just like coming to my head just out random. Like certain things are, but I have an outline on what's going to happen. I have an agenda on what's going to happen. A lot of people are stressed and just overwhelmed because it's just in your head. Get it out your head. You got to have an agenda on how you live your life. Because if you don't have an agenda, aka a plan, yes, it's planning to fail. You're planning to fail, man, because you're winging it. You're being reactive. You're being reactive based on the problems or whatever is pulling you in different directions. But if you have structure on what things you need to do each day and throughout each day, it makes it so much easier. Now you can just focus on executing. Or like I tell my coaching clients, run the play. I'm like, look, y'all, man, I done gave y'all the game plan. Like, stop being stubborn. Run the motherfucking play. Do what I'm giving you. Stop switching shit up. Just do it. Because now all you got to do, 10, 15 minutes in the morning, plan out your meals. I done already told you how much you need to eat. I done told you how many calories, how much protein. You ain't even got to do it. All you got to do is plug it in because I want them to understand, okay, I see how much I'm eating. So eventually when they graduate my program, they don't need another coach. They know it. Then they have a Google Calendar. They say, okay, well, this what time I'm going to hit the gym. This what time I'm going to go to work. This what time I have family time. This what time I have self-time. When you have this type of agenda and plan throughout your day, it makes life so much easier, guys. I'm not saying you're not going to have a little bit of stress. Because if you like me, you're a high performer, you want to get to the next level, you go push yourself more than the average person will go push themselves. You see what I'm saying? But it works so much more effectively when you have a plan and you pushing yourself versus you winging shit, hoping that it's going to work. Or just like, damn, I don't know if what I'm doing is right or wrong. You got to have a plan. Run the play, guys. All right? But run the play with the plan, okay? And when you do these things, man, this is the best morning routine you can have. Set yourself up for success by having an agenda, eating more whole foods, and having a self-care plan. You ain't got to do all that cold shower shit. You ain't got to do all that jumping in the pool and all the other stuff that Ashton was doing. You know, it works for him, but damn it, you ain't got to do it. Keep it simple. Pour into you in the morning, all right, with things that are going to have you vibrating at a high level, reading the Bible, reading scriptures, reading affirmations and quotes, taking care of yourself, your skin, taking a shower, get y'all stinking ass in the shower, and before you go to the gym, wash your ass. Wash up underneath your armpits. If you got man titties, wash up underneath your man titties too. Guys, if you got fat and it's overlapping, you have to get up underneath there because that fat will start stinking. You got to take care of yourself, man. Start doing it now, and so that way when you get rid of the weight, you still know how to take care of yourself. A lot of people, I'm finished with this because I got a call in a couple of minutes. People look at discipline as a not so sexy word. Discipline to me is all about self-respect. Imagine this. Imagine you show up to a date. I think a lot of people can relate to this. Imagine you talk to somebody, you show up for a date, you say, hey, let's meet up at 7 a.m. at this little taco place right here. And they don't show up. What you gonna think? Damn, he disrespected me, man. They just no-show me like that. Damn, how you just gonna no-show me? Disrespect. You gonna take that as a form of disrespect. You be pissed, right? Y'all be doing that to yourself. You be like, yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna hit the gym at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. come around, your ass still in the bed. That's a form of lack of respect. That means you're not having that discipline. You're not respecting yourself. If you want other people to show up for you, you got to be willing to show up for yourself, because you hold yourself to a higher standard. And then when people don't respect you, I ain't got time for that bullshit. I'm on to the next, baby. I'm on to the next. I love myself a little too much. But people who don't respect themselves, they don't have that discipline, they'll tolerate it. They'll tolerate it because they haven't gotten to a level of self-respect, discipline of doing it for themselves. So they'll tolerate bullshit. But once you get to a certain level of self-respect and discipline, guys, you ain't got no time for bullshit. Guys, when people book game plan calls with me and they no-show the call or whatever, guys, this is business. You know what I'm saying? I love taking care of people. I want to help y'all. But when people no-show me, they don't even have another chance to talk to me. They'll try to book another call, won't even let me. You see what I'm saying? And as much as that's probably like the most heartbreaking part of what I do, because I can see potential in people that they don't see in themselves, and I know I can help them. But if I see disrespect, I know they're not going to be coachable. You see what I'm saying? And you got to want it for yourself too. You got to be disciplined enough to be like, all right, I know I booked this call. Well, let me make sure I put this on my calendar so that way I show up. Because I know I wouldn't like if I booked a call with coach and then he no-show my ass. You see what I'm saying? It's a form of respect. Discipline. Guys, start using discipline to improve and excel in your life, in your career, in your health. It's just a form of self-respect. Whatever you say you go do, damn it, do it. That's it. If you say you go eat the healthy food, eat the healthy food. Stop eating the junk food. It's going to make you feel better. It's going to help you lose that big old ass stomach. Get to sleep on time. Self-respect. Discipline. All right? It ain't easy, but it's a muscle that you have to build daily. It's a muscle. Building that discipline muscle. Because it's uncomfortable, guys, being disciplined. It is. Like, I'm not going to say I don't feel uncomfortable doing these things throughout the day, but over time it becomes a lot easier because you done built the muscle. Just like if you ain't hit the gym in a long time, you start back hitting the gym, it's uncomfortable. But then over time it's tolerable. Then over time it becomes a habit and a routine. It's how shit work. All right? It's just a whole lot of snowflake trainers that don't be telling y'all ass this shit. But I'm going to tell you, because I'm going to keep it real with you. All right, we out of here. Let's get it. Yo, appreciate you for tapping in and listening to the podcast episode today. Hopefully you found it valuable. And if you did and you want to learn more about how I can help you lose the big ass stomach, transform your body, and get your health on point, DM me real results over on Instagram at JJacksonOfficial for more information. And I'll reach back out to you to do what I can to help you hit those health and fitness goals. Let's get it.